Hello everybody, it's me, Rabbit Waffles, and I'm making a return to these kinds of videos again. I haven't done a video like this in a while, since like the beginning of my channel, and I deleted all those videos, but I'm gonna bring it back because nothing else I do gets views, so why should I start caring now, you know? But today I'm going to be talking about 10 games that I personally think are really underrated and I think should be regarded as like some of the best games of all time because I really do enjoy these games a lot. So I'm going to go over these games. First of all, Sonic Heroes. I hear a lot of people say that Sonic Heroes is a bad Sonic game, but this is my personal favorite Sonic game. It's the first Sonic game I ever played, and I think it's a very fun game. I like that that see in most Sonic games when that you get to play other characters than Sonic, the other characters are pretty useless. They just have some gimmicky thing to them, and they're not really useful. In this game, you need to play as your other characters because each person serves a specific role in your team, and this is a Sonic game that's much more focused on teamwork than the other Sonic games, and I think it's really fun because depending on which team you choose, it's a different difficulty. Team Amy is easy, and I think Team Shadow is hard, uh, and Team Sonic I think is the normal mode. I think I really enjoy the the kind of aesthetic to the game. Uh, it just classic GameCube games I really enjoy. I think GameCube and Xbox games have the best aesthetics, and you're going to see a lot of those on this list. So yeah, that Sonic game's going to go right there. And I'm really sorry about this because I don't have a good case for my Mortal Kombat Armageddon, and I have it for the Wii, not for PS2 or for Xbox, but for the Wii. But the Wii version of Mortal Kombat Armageddon isn't bad as long as you have a GameCube remote, because playing with the Wii remote sucks. But with a GameCube remote, it's pretty good. Sorry that I don't have a good case for it. It's the only game on this list that doesn't have a real case. But there's the disc, and it actually still the disc looks the same as it does for PS2, thankfully. Um, it's a really enjoyable game. It's my favorite Mortal Kombat game, and there's only one thing I dislike about this game, and it's the way fatalities work, where there aren't real fatalities. They make your own fatalities, and the make your own fatalities are basically just rip off this limb, rip off this limb, rip off this limb. They're not creative in any way, and it's fun the first couple times you do it, but it's really not great. This has my favorite conquest mode, and there's even a fun Mortal Kombat inspired uh, mini game. I mean, not did I say Mortal Kombat? Mario Kart inspired mini game. There's a fun Mario Kart inspired mini game where you play as Mortal Kombat characters and race on these tracks where you can fly off and die in horrible ways. And out of all the Mortal Kombat games, this has the largest selection of characters to play as. So I really enjoy that game. It's also pretty gory, even for Mortal Kombat standards. I think it's a very fun game. Next game on the list is Rampage Total Destruction. And yeah, Rampage got a lot of recognition with that movie, even though the movie doesn't represent the games well at all. It's just a generic monster movie. And it didn't do anything really interesting in any way. It's another one of those Rock movies where The Rock seems to be in a lot of crappy game movies for some reason. He was in Doom and he was in Rampage, even though I do like the Doom movie quite a bit, but I don't think it represents the games very well. Um, Rampage Total Destruction is just a fun monster game. You collect monsters and you can earn special attacks with each monster. You can destroy. The whole point is just to destroy buildings. So if you like games just to destroy things, this is a good game for you. It's fun. I think it's a funny game. I really like it's almost got like a DreamWorks art style kind of. It look cause that's what sucks about the movies. It could have got a DreamWorks movie and it would have been perfect if it was just a DreamWorks animated film. But instead, we got a crappy live action movie where the characters aren't represented well. It doesn't have the same sense of humor. It just doesn't get what was so great about the games. But Rampage Total Destruction is a blast. Next is Tony Hawk's Underground 2, and I feel like it wasn't good to add this game to the list because I've hardly played it, but well, that's not true. When I was younger, had this game on the PS2 and I enjoyed it a lot. But the thing is, while I enjoyed it, I never got far in it. I didn't know how to play it. I just liked the character customization. I liked the make your own map. I thought the sense of humor was funny. It's definitely more entertaining to me than any of the other Tony Hawk games. Pro Skater just seems like a stupid, boring series to me. I don't care about Pro Skater at all, but the Tony Hawk Underground games are good in my opinion, and that's gonna go there. Next is Star Fox Adventures, my personal favorite Star Fox game because it actually has a plot to it. There's actually, well, I mean, they all have a plot, but you actually do stuff in this game, and it's much more styled like Zelda than Star Fox. There's only like a couple moments where you actually are in a spaceship, but I like the story to it, and I enjoy Zelda gameplay over Star Fox gameplay. And I think a lot of people hated on this game just because it wasn't in the typical Star Fox style, but I enjoy this game, and that's gonna go right there. Next is Looney Tunes Back in Action. This is the only Looney Tunes game that I like. All the other Looney Tunes games look terrible to me, but I really enjoy this game. It's really nostalgic for me. This is like one of it's glitchy as heck. Like there's horrible glitches in this game, but it feels like you're playing a Looney Tunes cartoon. It has a I think the music is iconic. I remember a lot of the weird stuff characters would say in the game. The movie that this game is based on isn't very good, but this game I really do like. It's fun just to go to each Looney Tunes location and meet Looney Tunes characters, and I just really enjoy this game too. So, gonna go there. Next is Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, a really fun Godzilla game, and it's like Rampage, where the whole point is just to be violent, you know, just collect giant monsters and beat each other up. In Rampage, you don't beat each other up; you destroy buildings, but it's I put them together a lot because they're both just giant monsters destroying things kind of games, and I really like that. It's really fun, and this has some, and this is the first game I ever used cheat codes on, so that's something. I really like that game. Next is Crash Mind Over Mutant, an underrated Crash game. This is my favorite Crash game. The Mutant Crash games uh, don't really get brought up. Not even as bad Crash games, they don't really get brought up. I think they're fun though. They don't play like Crash at all. They're not linear type games. This game's much more open, and it's got a better sense of humor than the other Crash games, in my opinion. I thought it was a lot funnier. I think sometimes it tries to be too edgy for a Crash game, but I think it's fun to collect mutants and I like to unlock cutscenes and stuff. It's an enjoyable game. Pac-Man World 2, easily the best Pac-Man game. I'm gonna put all these up more here. Gosh darn it. Pac-Man World 2, another game that's really fun to collect things and discover new locations. I think this is another game with a really good aesthetic to it. I really enjoy the music in this game. I enjoy exploring. I enjoy collecting things, and I like unlocking new maps and mini games and stuff like that. It's a really fun game. I definitely would put this over like most Mario and Sonic games. I actually really enjoy this game, and I feel like it should be more well known than it is. And but I'd still say it has a pretty decent audience. I wouldn't say it's it's unknown. I mean, it's one of the games that introduced this the style that most Pac-Man games are in now currently. But you know, Pac-Man World 1 is what introduced the style, not that game. And then for number one on this is Spawn Armageddon. It's in the style of Devil May Cry, but it's still like, even though I think it's actually better than Devil May Cry, it's more fun. It's got a better style to it. It really feels like you're playing the comics. The art style from the comics is represented really well in this game. I think it's another. Something I want to say is, don't buy ammo and health usually. You usually just upgrade your weapons, because when you get to boss battles later on, you're going to really wish you upgraded your weapons. And remember to actually use your, I don't know what the magic equivalent is called in this, but you know, your magic, whatever it's called, use that too. Don't forget to use that, because it's like, because I found myself forgetting that was even an important part to the gameplay, but it's a really enjoyable game. I really like the style. It looks good. It's a very fun game. I think it represents the comics well and the show well, and I think is his name Todd McFarlane? I think his name's Todd McFarlane. I think he had actually a lot to do with the making of this game as well. He's the creator of Spawn, and yeah, this is my 10 underrated games. Oh, I hope that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this is my 10 favorite underrated games. So see ya, and whenever the next video is. Who knows when the next video is gonna be? I hardly ever upload, mostly because I'm usually too stressed out too, and I don't even do anything that would make me stressed out. I just have I don't know. But this has been my video, and I'll probably do another one like this eventually. It's quick and lazy to. It's easy to make, and I think a lot of more of my videos are gonna take less. Well, not that they took any effort, but I don't think I'm gonna do edited videos for a while. It's just gonna be quick ones like this. And sorry that I'm going on so much. The video's already over, so I felt like I could talk more. Goodbye.